he has to go ahead.
Yeah, there are 2-3 ways, right? You are right.
Hmm.
I'm surprised people are taking time.
Yes. That's why everybody says it is ISD, IST, Indian Standard Time.
That is the beauty of our Indian people, no? And again, the topic is also very sensitive.
Yeah.
Very few, maybe I think so. People are thinking different dimensions, no?
No, there is a few people that are connected direct from the Facebook. Somebody's are from the Instagram. There are so many various
Platforms
parts
are there.
are there.
Yeah.
Yes, various platforms are there. So a part of the Zoom, this is the live on the Facebook,
Yeah, I know that.
Instagram, and video, YouTube. So
Yes.
there is we come only once we will finish the event. How many people are connected through
Correct.
Facebook?
Correct.
Here on the FIIP, we are looking a few members only, but many members are connected on a Facebook, YouTube. So many things are there.
Very true. Very true. So this is another part
Pune,
of the.
you are nearby Navnath sir only, or in proper Pune?
Yeah, nearby Navnath, sir, because my younger son is in Baramati and my elder son is at Pune. So that is what our family also set up in that line.
Okay.
Yeah. He's in IT and another was in HR in Swiss company in Baramati. So I have to be there to take care of both of them. Either or.
What you do apart of this education, sir?
I'm not in education, actually.
I mean, this training, apart
No,
of this training.
no training. No, not in training also.
Okay.
I mean, mentally. That is the biggest, misconception about the mentoring and training.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you are a mentoring to organizations or individual?
Organizations and individual too.
Both.
Both.
Okay, great, sir.
So this is,
It's basically required. Sir, it is required. Nowadays, everybody is required one mentor who can support. Earlier, it is like what we say कि वो बुजुर्ग हैं तो सब हो जाता है, बट आज के तारीख में मेंटर जरूरी है सर. वो 30 साल के मेंटर हो या 60 years के, but mentor is required right now. The way of working, way of style living, और सब जो last few years में सब change हुआ है, that we require a really mentor. And it is a good part. Mentor is not that वो नहीं है, but it is a good part that if anybody has their own mentor, it is time to time they can get these supports and informations. That is the most requirement is right now, sir.
Very true. Sure, perfect. So we will start now.
Yeah. Okay. Just sir, I can take hardly 10 to 12 minutes with your and FIIP introductions.
Yeah,
just
sure.
allow me, I can go ahead according to that, sir.
Certainly, sir. Please.
Yeah. Slide is visible, sir. Everyone?
Yeah. We are able to see.
Please use the chat box and give me the thumb so I can start, sir. Good evening, everyone. I'm Vijay Chandan, part of the FIIP family. I'm welcoming you. Everybody's on the Industrial Awareness Program of 46 today. Today's our guest of honor and our mentor is Shri Dr. Mohite. Before we will connect with them, मैं FIIP के लिए कुछ थोड़ा सा बेसिक आपको बता दूं. FIIP is the Federation of Indian Industries and Professionals. It is a unique and multi-stakeholder organization of visionary industrialists, businessmen, professionals, and shares the community shapes future of the industries and society at the large. FIIP has started a journey in October 2020, where the object is perpetual a small and medium business environment has to be connected across the India to each others. FIIP is the voice of the Indian business and industries. It serves the member from the Indian private and public corporate sectors. FIIP provide a platform to networking and collaborations. FIIP का DNA is sustainable growth, empower and creations. FIIP का जो purpose है to ensure continue value creations for all our collaborators, चाहे वो SME हो, entrepreneur हो, private companies हो, public sectors में काम करते हो. This purpose is the same for everybody. FIIP vision is to grow a economical development leaders of nations through absolute entrepreneurships, empowering and activities. जो आज का प्रोग्राम है सर उसके रिलेटेड ही है, जो एंटरप्रेन्योर्स को आज के तारीख में जरूरत है मेंटरिंग की और एम्पावर एक्टिविटीज को सपोर्ट करने के लिए. Mission of the FIIP is to create a world-class body of influential and powerful industries, entrepreneur, business, and professionals to provide a platform to 5 lakh SME for economic empower. Our FIIP core business is interactive for the training, learning, and mentoring. Inspirations to promote a collaborations, partnering, and investors. Interactive in a group meetings. Interactive in a webinar, seminar, workshops, conference, summits, exhibitions, roadshow. Provide a platform for networking, relationships, building across the cities and countries. Core objective is to focus a rich industries and professional group to promote a digital marketing with the social media, to promote health, social environments and activities, create a platform for buyers and sellers, to create a multiple industrial sectors for business and platforms. Like to need help people learn about their needs. जैसे Paul Medicine ने कहा था, business is all about solving up people's problems with the profit. जो FIIP का कोर मोटिव है इंडस्ट्रियल ग्रोथ एंड डेवलपमेंट, चाहे वो मैन्युफैक्चरिंग में हो, चाहे ऑटोमोबाइल में हो, इंडस्ट्रीज में हो, कंस्ट्रक्शंस में हो, everywhere we has to grow all together. That is the FIIP. This we also give our best to increase economic and development of the India. Professional and personal development of the FIIP is like that. Self-awareness, self-knowledge, talent, potentials improvement, dreams improvements, quality of the life. Professional में आप देखेंगे तो learning, mentoring, participants, study improvement, reflections जो अपने होना चाहिए. It is all about relationship with the self and others, confidence management, positive vibrations, self-awareness, collaborations, belonging, systems, powers and funds with the learns, mentoring and improvement of our skills. How to industries helps FIIP to overcome a ceiling, like we meet all others missions to growth each other's, networking, collaborations and everything. Business challenges, what we are facing, like business strategy, we have challenge like designing systems and process, lack of divisions, visions, coping with the market and the competitions, keep up with the market and transforming, reducing dependency on the founding team. Second challenge is we found marketing, like building effective market strategy, people allocation, marketing resources, measures marketing, build a corporate brands, rely on marketing for lead collaborations. Recruitment from the FIIP, like hiring new employments, funding new department, retention to top talents, and nourishing and challenging companies cultures. The three modes are like management, working on the business, communications, motivations, employee strategy, leaderships, sales, leading a new business, relations, customers, maximum word of the mouth, identity new sales channels, handling pricing, negotiations, building, solve technologies के अंदर जो है solving productivity problems, automations, developing technology for the innovations, training staff, keep with the innovations. For all these things, FIIP has 6 platforms. First is business networking, where we have a structure agenda to meet the networking. Then second is the business sports, where everybody can take a participants. Third is business digitals, business kata, business youth and business women. All are working perfectly. We request everybody, please be connected any of this platform. With this growth, we can make this industrial policy. FIIP is connected with the government for the industrial awareness, like the industrial policies, strategy business, promoting minorities investment, getting registrations property, getting constructions promises, resolving involvement, and making SMEs connect with the MSMEs department. ये हमारा 46 प्रोग्राम्स हैं, जिसके आगे ऑलरेडी जो प्रोग्राम्स हुए थे उसके कुछ नाम लाइक दिस. फर्स्ट वी हैव स्टार्टेड विद द छत्रपति शिवाजी महाराज बिजनेस नीति. Second is building a strong and effective cost control systems, improvement business compliance. Then the money never sleeps, out of the investment of the stocks, united we gain, simply hack to development, great personality skills. Like FIIP has conducted total almost till date 45 webinar, which are available online, Facebook, YouTube और FIIPCONNECT. Anybody's किसी को भी जाना है, ये 3 प्लेटफॉर्म पे जाके पुराने भी देख सकते हैं. Even today's we are on a live on a Facebook, YouTube and Connect. This is the few social media link. If anybody wants, आप उसको आप कॉपी कर सकते हो, वहां पे जाके पुराने इवेंट्स भी देख सकते हो. Now comes welcome to Dr. Mohite sir. He's a great mentor. Just a small introductions from FIIP for the Dr. Mohite sir. Dr. Mohite sir has qualified as a MA with the English Literatures, MPA in Professional Management and PhD with the International of the Behavior, Social and Business Mentoring. Dr. Mohite sir has a last 40 years experience with the field of business and life mentoring, personal as well as the professional. Dr. Mohite sir is having a multiple experience. He is a behavior scientist, business mentoring, internationally certified by the City Gold UK, London, corporate master trainer, training, industrial physiology, professional, personal consumer parenting coach, motivational speaker, speaking on this like scales coach. He has having life members with the ITCs, ISTD in New Delhi. He is also facilitates to the MRA, invited to the changing punching international diet and ICS platforms, working for 150 plus country of the global. I request Dr. Mohite sir, please take over from this. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. So good evening and thanks for a brief introduction. Friends, today, whatever I'm going to tell you or whatever I'm going to discuss with you, it will be more practical because I'm not here to, give the philosophy, but I'm here going to understand your, the issues, your problems, and that how you can tackle the problems directly and why mentoring is so important and how this important, things in the today's world and why it is not properly done in Indian perspective and why all our entrepreneurs are basically scaring, rather I can say scaring, yeah, this is the right word, because they don't have a faith till date with mentoring process and all things. There are n number of consultants you will find in the market, you will n number of trainers you will find in the market, but very few of them turn towards the mentoring. As you know, mentoring is 360-degree approach and attitude of the business. As everyone knows that any one person can guide you or any one person can help you. What is that? What actually the mentorship relationship or how that is, this is very important for a business as such. You know what mentor does? mentor especially, encourage and enable other persons professionally and personally to develop himself in that line. Now you say, oh, anybody can come and can do that business. Any trainer can come and do that business. So, what is the difference between the training and what is the difference between mentoring? That I will just put in a few seconds. That training is a one-time activity which you have to continue oftenly and oftenly. But mentoring, if you start it doing, you need not to have unnecessarily investment in the training where you are saving here the training expenses directly. The mentoring is a hand-holding activity which basically guided by that particular expert, whoever may be in that field of that area where he is the master of that. But he should not be only the master of one area, but he should be having total balanced knowledge of the organization. So what we are doing actually, so why we basically taken this thought today and we are coming in front of you, all of you, because mentor is going to focus your objectives. Mentor is going to align your vision and mission. Especially small scale industries people, they don't have time towards that particularly the thought of operational thinking of the management activity. They are expert in manufacturing, they are expert in the production, they are expert in other technological knowledge, but they are lacking in that part where actually they are missing their, the qualitative input of their organization. And this related with their human resources, system development, and many more other concern areas where they're facing even the financial perspective. So one person can't do that. So why mentor is there and what mentor does in that line? Mentor basically guides, help, and not only that particular, but carry further with the proper upgrading, updating the things, what is going in the market of that particular organization. Then it is unique. But right now I'm putting a very generic thought process to you. But if somebody comes and talk to me with his issue or the problem, I will immediately, share him or her what actually he or she should basically take care of business in that line of understanding. So, friend, when we're talking about, mentoring perspective, why today it is required? Today, everyone is having weaknesses in the business model. It is not that everyone is coming with a thought. So those who are a solopreneur or those who are a first-time entrepreneur or the business person, they are doing with their own thought. They come with the idea and they start their businesses. That is another part of the story. There are a number of basically government organizations also there, where I'm basically mentoring to government organization as well as some corporates and some SMEs also, right? So when I'm talking to you, and we are working horizontally, we are not working vertical. Because see, mentoring is not a vertical business. Mentoring is a horizontal business actually. And those people are here having the experience of 10 plus and 15 plus, whatever they have. They can be a mentor. My urge to everyone to hear, to who are listening me right now, you can be a better mentor. You can be the quality mentor. How and what? Definitely I will guide, because my mission for this country, Atmanirbhar Bharat, that is what my mission is there. That is talking from that education and academy area, educating the quality people into the market to help others businesses to grow. Therefore, I'm saying every mentor definitely helps whatever the weaknesses of other business models, the persons in that. So as an entrepreneur, sometimes you become vertically attached with your business plans and have a tunnel vision to the success of their business, whatever you thinking that. But mentor, what does? He helps you look past your limited scope and see the weaknesses in your model and help you to capitalize on your greatest resources. Right? So what are the resources of you? He actually goes and work on your own resources because you think that I can do it. That is the attitude. That is a good thing of the entrepreneurial perspective. But as a business person, as a business leader, you are lacking with what you basically having and what not having. This is the gap where mentor basically point out to you and he constructively give the feedback to that. And what happened when it is go with the extremely crucial in that line, he keeps your business on the right track. And there are a number of examples which I will share my live case studies to you all people. So we'll come to know that I have helped the people and made them to be more and more practical in that line of understanding, right? So going ahead with that, another thought process that the success rate when you are mentoring someone, you are helping someone, the success rate, as you have seen, a number of businesses come, especially in startup, startup comes and dies. Why? Startup comes and dies because there is no proper guidance, no proper concern, the proper mentoringship, And in India, now there are a number of people are coming and saying that I'm a mentor. Even a very young guy come and will say I'm a mentor. No, that's okay. To be a mentor, it's to have some different perspective, and all attributes are very different, friend. Why? Because not only age. The person may be young, but he has a thorough knowledge, thorough practical knowledge of the ground level and the shop floor he has worked. Means he must toil practically and with the experiment, with the experiential sense. He is the mentor. That is what my concern perspective. I can talk from that perspective. So 70% of the mentor business survive more than the 5 years. Why I am saying these all things? Because anybody who recently I will give an example also. There are people who needs only the temporary guidance and thought process to develop their business. Mentoring is not like that. Mentoring is permanent, is solution based activity where whoever maybe he or she would like to have a particularly mentoring, then it may be a small business or it may be a large business, doesn't matter. So here the correlation between the mentorship and the success is very, very important. There he is doing your postmortem. He is guiding you in the proper sense. He's giving he's awakening you that where you are actually and how you have to be more equally to have the professional development in that line. So this is what genuinity. He speaks truth. He is the mirror. Mentor is the mirror of your business, and he tells you this is sir what we have to do in that line. As a आईना कभी झूठ नहीं बोलता, right दोस्तों? ये सच्चाई का बयान करने वाला खाली मेंटर ही होता है, कोई दूसरा नहीं होता है. A consultant and all these things, they do that all, but not with that as 360-degree mentoring is basically taken place by that particular experienced person. Because only experienced person can mentor and no one can. That is absolutely fact. This is what we are doing through our structural program in that line of understanding. Going ahead, when you are talking about opportunity, why we require a person who is having experience and what he will guide about my business. Let me tell you one thing. Fundamental of business are the same everywhere. You require manpower, you require finance, you require raw material, you require land, whatnot, everything, whatever that running the business. According to business, it's a differ, because some people may require rather than the service industry. Then the service industry have a very small concern, basically the infrastructure. They have only that particular requirement. But very to very, business to business, mentoring is working all together in a proper sense. But why? What mentor does in that line? How mentor expand your business? Because mentor sees opportunity through you. When someone comes and start mentoring with you, what he does in your business, he started connected with your requirements. He started investing his time with you, and he understand your personality. He understand your behavior. He understand your approach of leadership. Then he started giving the dimensions that how you have to be with your business perspective. So, see, in business, there is no work of emotion as such. But yes, you are a human being. Emotions are, tangible and going to be forever with us. But here, mentor will just put you on the right track and will insist you. Therefore, mentor can help you to build strong and essential network with your own personality as well as your profession in that line. So when you're talking with this particular person, mentor is giving you secret weapon to handle your business. That is another part of the story. What secret? It is business to business. It's a different. Whatever I'm doing right now, mentoring with my various more than 25 projects right now in the country and abroad, whatever I'm doing, I'm helping my mentee to act on that particular area very appropriately and giving different. And there is no intervention of anyone business with anyone. No one knows where I'm doing basically mentoring with other businesses. That is the secrecy. That is the ethos of my company where I basically doing in that line. And I have more than 40 experts are connected with me. This is not a one person game. It's a team-based activity of mentoring. I have my all expert team, which are working exclusively in the different dimension. I have more than 76-year, young personalities are with me who are working with me in a global perspective. So friend, it is not that age a factor, age is a number, especially I'm talking in that line. Okay. Going ahead, what we do actually, what mentoring does in that line, it is, it is a boosting to you when you are in the distress altogether. So right motivation is given by the mentor, what thing, obviously we are human beings. We, sometimes because of some reason, because of some situation, because of some incidents, we get depressed, we get, rather than demotivated, then he is there to help you in that life. So the mentor is a good psychologist. He must be a good psychologist. He must be good basically fundamental knowledge with him. So in a versatile, he should be like a cat. When Even anybody throws from any one place, he should come on his foreleg. That is the fundamental balanced personality that mentoring is important. And the mentor must have this quality. That is what we believe in that line. That is what my perspective towards to particular things, thinking process. You may have your questions, you may have your differing that. We'll discuss in again more in detail. I request all of you, have your questions more and more constructive way where I can contribute you, because I love to answer, I love to interactive in that line, because I'm not a person will talk from the one side, because I'm a mentor. That is the thing is there. Therefore, I'm not just giving you some time one way the thought process. Very shortly, we'll come back to discussions with you all together, and we'll bring more and more deliberation to have the particular learning process that how you can be a good mentor also. So I'm looking today's basically, platform that I want to have a qualitative persons who can connect with me further in the mentoring process of my company, as well as to develop your own company in that line. So that is a joint venture, because FIIP is looking to help people to bring up them very qualitative in the market to that. So I am connected with the FIIP for that purpose only. I'm official member of FIIP, and I'm a spot member, and I'm going to do that is what I mean to say. That is another part of that particular activity. So going ahead with my thought process here, everyone has had a different methodology, but the majority work, the good mentor, what he does, he provide you useful insight with his past experience, whatever he has done, and his knowledge especially helps you to bridge the gap of your business. There are a number of gaps in the businesses, friend, not one gap. What not? Hey, you take a thought of that, there will be a problem, there will be a gap, but you can't see, but the mentor can see. That is the third eye, I meant to say. The third eye is a mentor of your business. But mentor should be, honest, ethical, and, more and more, he should be business spiritual. I mean to say business spiritual. This is a different word. Perhaps you may be listening today. He must be a business spiritual, means is to be a totally, loving his business, whatever he is going to connect with someone in that line. He should be justifiable in that line of understanding the things will happen in that line. So he can prepare you with more and more in a different methods. And every time he will give a different strategy. For every information, I write every morning one thought related with my entrepreneurial development with all my mentees and all my concerned fellow friends who are connected with me with this particular platform of my personal WhatsApp, where I give every day the thought related to every business in that. And people then share me, sir, your thought is helping me. That is what we are having a day-to-day hand-holding activity. This is hand-holding mentoring. It is not that you will come and you will say and find one day and say, okay, I will meet after 15 days. No, it is a continuous process. I have to aware with the happenings with my mentee, and I have to be there with the 24/7 friend. So that is the beauty of mentoring. So you are totally engaged with your, entire mentoring process with your concern, those who are basically working under your thought process, and you are developing them in that. So when I'm talking about the, mentoring, there is a need from the, mentee. That is a need from the business person is what that he should interest in his own development. One thing, friend, I will tell you. Then you attended a number of, seminars, workshops. That is good. Attending, listening people, very nice. But honestly speaking, when we invest in ourselves, do we apply? Very few do apply, but majority people don't apply. And here, mentoring takes care. Therefore, I say there is no need of training. Why? What mentoring does? Mentoring just start working with your own development, personal and professional. So we give you self-awareness activity. What is your value? We try to help out you know your values, your personality, your habits, your emotion, your strength, your weaknesses. So friend, this is a business life mentoring. So my company's name is Dr. Mohite's Business Life Mentoring. So I'm not only going for the business perspective, but yes, with the life of that person who basically belongs to that business as such in that. So friend, we are coming with the sense of who you are and your vision of the person, whatever you wanted to do and whatever you wanted to become. So we are giving you a plan of professional and personal development throughout that particular duration. Duration may be different. Some people may require 3 years, some people may require 1 year, some people may require different, if he is appropriately settled and he wants to grow in a different dimension, that is up to him what basically the duration would be of the mentoring. It's very to very organization to organization. So when you are talking about this particular your self-development, now everyone here on the platform, no, they are master with their own knowledge and they have experience. They are versatile in their respective areas, what they are today as such, as a business person or expert or whatever they are as such. But my friend, humbly I'm asking you, really ask yourself till there is a space of development, and that is what mentors find out, what is the space of development, and that is what we basically catch that pulse, and we go with that particular nurturing, treating that person particular. We are nurturing the person. Training does not nurture, but the mentoring nurture, friend. This is the beautiful thing of the mentoring, because we take the care like a baby of that particular business person and the business in that line. So it is a nurturing. So it is has a great sense, which I'm basically focusing to all of you. I hope now you might be now getting and sensitizing what I meant to say here. And yes, anyone can scale his business. There are different, the business models in the business of, and that what we see, we have to increase our returns, whatever we are investing in that line. So especially if you want to increase our basically business, so we have to think from the capital perspective, labor perspective, service perspective. Now, one of our friend who just last the time we had on the meeting and we had discussed. So he required some financial support because he want to scale his business. So immediately I assured him and I started supporting him. I've spoken to my fellow friend investors. This is the way we start our thought process, and we help to scale the business of someone in that line. And yes, we are doing very honestly and transparent way. And mentoring is a transparent activity. You cannot hide anything when you're talking. It's like to doctor you have to tell the truth, and the lawyer you have to tell the truth. Same way, you as a business person you have to tell the truth to the mentor. Then only he can guide, because he is your mother, he is your father, he is caring you parental in approach. This is something beautiful thing, which we do in that, and we believe in that philosophy of that particular, the parental approach and all together. So that is what the mentoring has that. And again, professionally, definitely, they're saying making the sense of in that. Making the general means that when your profit is not doing well in your business, then we care of your business and how we can expand it, how we can reach to that particular area. We start changing the marketing perspective. Then we start changing the different dimensions to get the new customer in everything. So everything we basically work all together. So in scaling business, we set up that particular settings to that particular person to support in the growth of his company, and altogether he then go ahead with that thought process. We give some different thought process to every businessman, building the relationship. Unless and until you as a business person, if you are not able to build your relationship. Now, what is the FIIP is here? It's a building relationship platform. And what it's doing, it is doing a great work for you and me. It is helping to you connect like me and many more like are here, who are going to be each other's support in that line. In mentoring, we do the same thing. What we do, we care the person. We give the tactics. We develop we concentrate with the internal and external stakeholders who are our basically, the backbone of our business. And we help them to have a clear, proper communication with their project and scope in that line. And we gain our stakeholders to retain our stakeholders with the trust where the particular organization can survive in that line. So we have the consistency with that particular, thought process and connectivity person in that line. So we always help our organization to whom we basically guide them. We always with them to, awake with their stakeholders, with their region and nation altogether. So whatever the data he has or she has, we help them to go in that line of understanding. So we guide the top management, also the technician, design, and every person, operational person, or production person, sales person, marketing person. So financial, everyone is under our basically the camera, you can say, and we contribute them with the proper sense. Then those people, your customers outside, those are your external stakeholder, and those people who are your agent, distributor, retailer. So we care there also in that line. So we give that focus also in that line. So we are not only mentoring one side of that way, we are doing 360-degree mentoring. That is the need for your business. whatever you are doing, you are saying that I am doing this business. Even people are there, a number of variety of businesses in the market today. And they feel that, yes, that is what I'm doing. And the way I'm doing is a fantastic. But honestly saying, there are gaps. There are basically, the need to have him or guidance in that line of understanding where he and she can make the thing. Otherwise, the things will not work in that line. I have my good friends that who are working with a different business altogether. You see, expansion is always a need of that particular growth of the business in that line. And yes, there are people who basically make the sense of the expansion, but with the proper understanding in that line. Further, I would like to give the more and more important in that line, how we can keep our focus pertaining to our demand of the professional and personal life. This is very, very important. There are, if you go in the market, you will find number of businesses. Then you will get a puzzle and you will say confused, right? Really, these all businesses are working okay? Absolutely working okay, very honestly. But what you require? You require the proper focus with that business. And what is that? What is urgent and what is important? And what that important to be done through your organization when you are now delivering to the customer in that line. You never underestimate your time, your personal time, and also you have to have your set works with a stick tip. If you do it that way, so friend, you will making the things to happen in that line. So you have to manage your finance properly. This is very, very important thing, and we also help for that in the all together. So we have to have the proper investment time tracking tool where you can have your self information and you can start working with that particular demand of your professional personal life. Where here you have to have your self-actualization process where we help your personal success and professional success. So whatever that you are doing, also yes, as I told you, we're helping emotionally and we're making you to be more and more stronger in your business thought process. And we are helping every partner of the business. It is not that partner of the business in sense, not your business partner, but the partners who are basically, your co-vendors and altogether making the sense of your product in that line, right? See? So we are basically making you aiming your professional life process developing in that work of thought process. Okay. So as we say that value addition is very important. What we believe in that line. See, every service is here, whatever you are rendering now to the customer, you just go and think on that. Are you adding value? If you are adding a value, yes, true sense, you are a successful business. If you say that, yes, I am adding, but even the things are not happening according to my expectation, then there is a gap. What that value really added appropriately or not. So it's required through practice and collaboration, interaction and education that you must understand what value you need to add in even your service, in your product, in your area, whatever you are performing for that particular customer perspective. So it is a different knowledge. You have to convert that all together. So you have to go beyond out of the box, whatever you are right now. You have to have the proper creation of your thought process, and you have to get the relevant information related with your businesses in that line. And that is the gap here. Very qualitatively, very few people are sharing a quality knowledge in the market today. People are, the relation today is a finance-based relation in the market. And it should be there. I'm not saying against of that financial-based relationship, but first have a human relationship. Unless and until you don't have the human relation with the people, whatever we do, we first establish our human relationship with everyone, and we develop, make them the sense of the relationship that way. We understand the key business drivers of that particular person's, and we try to execute the particular activity of his business, whatever he or she does in that line. We analyze the knowledge, whatever that particular person he has. Variety of people are connecting with me. I always help them, I guide them where they can get that proper recognition and reward in that line. So this is what we basically work from our mentoring perspective, friend. And this is what we basically continue with the research, innovation in that line of understanding. So from my perspective, yes, if I'm talking, the way that what we want to be in our life process as a mentor and what mentoring we are doing. So this is, I have given a brief idea that what we do and what mentoring is basically required of that. So my request to all of you now, you share your questions. You can ask your questions to us. So it will be more and more participative. It should not that someone is coming and speaking on a particular thought and giving some, information. I don't want to be here as an information carrier. I want you to be here, a practical learner, experiential learner, and that with the experience, you can add into your personal business. And you may have a lot of, see, everyone will have a lot of issues when you are starting doing things. The person who only works, he only faces the problems. You know, the person who does not work, he need not have the face in that line of conduct. So my request to all of you can ask question, you can put in the chat box, or you can ask directly to me, and we can interact in a constructive way that how we can really go with mentoring as what that in line of understanding. I hope that this will be okay. Right now, Vijay?
Yeah, thanks, Dr. Sir. Anybody, any questions?
And that will be the right way. That is the right modus operandi of this particular workshop. Right. I can say otherwise, right. No use of.
Right, sir. Sir, can you share your contact details? So anybody need any help or they want to talk with you personally, just put on a chat box your name and number.
Yeah.
So anybody want, or I can request all the members. After this also, if anybody wants to review or want to again see this event, are available on a FIIP platform. और डॉक्टर सर का नंबर यहाँ पे आ गया है. If anybody wants to connect directly, they can go, they can approach them. You will get a good benefited as a one of the mentor are available with us, and you will get the more and more supports from them, as well as the FIIP also supported if anything is required.
And I'm going to share my case studies after some question and answer. Then you will come to know.
Yeah.
There are some my live case studies and which are working right now in the market.
Yeah.
So,
anybody has any question, please ask. Go ahead. Any questions, anything, कुछ भी है, किसी को पूछना है?
जब अगर आप लोग सवाल पूछेंगे तो मुझे लगेगा कि आपने मुझे सुना है. अगर आप सवाल नहीं पूछेंगे तो मैं लगाऊंगा यार बस आ गए हेलो करने के लिए, चलो यार बुलाया था आ गए चलो हेलो करें मोहिते को. ऐसा मत कीजिए. मैं इंटरेस्ट हूँ सवालों में, क्योंकि सवाल ही मुझे मोटिवेट करते हैं ज्यादा से ज्यादा बोलने के लिए.
सर ये I have one question actually. ऐसा था कि आपने जैसे बताया कि it is for personal as well as the corporate. तो जो आपका वे ऑफ वर्किंग है वो ऑनलाइन है कि ऑफलाइन भी आप आते हो और पूरा सपोर्ट करते हो सर?
दोनों तरफ की मैं मेंटरिंग करता हूँ, ऑनलाइन भी है और ऑफलाइन भी है. ऑफलाइन जब करता हूँ तब जो भी है जो टर्म्स एंड कंडीशन होते हैं हमारे उसके हिसाब से मैं काम करता हूँ. और ऑनलाइन मुझे क्या होता है, ऑनलाइन ज्यादा क्या बोलते हैं उसे कन्वीनियंट होता है. इससे फायदा मुझे ये होता है कि at a time I can guide at least my 10-15 mentees in a day because I work more than 15 or 16 hours every day. So that is another part of my business.
Okay. But anybody has any questionnaire yeah some problems, so you can visit there also in office and you can arrange the meeting and you can able to mentoring me for his business, right? Yeah,
very true. What we do, sir, when somebody wants our services, so we have our NDA and MOU. So NDA is a different non-disclosure agreement, and also, memorandum of understanding. Why we do it? Because that should be black and white, clear understanding between you and your business person. So he or she can assure that, yes, you are the person where you are not going to leakage our information. Even equally, whatever the strategy we are giving to him or her should not share someone the thing in that line. Otherwise, the thing will not happen in that line of understanding.
Right. True, sir. वो तो सही है, वो तो होना ही चाहिए.
Authentic way. Or whatever his list, whatever his questions are there, when they send us, then we research on that. See what we do, we are research oriented mentoring. It is not something कुछ अनुभव है, कल ऐसा हुआ है उसके साथ ही अगर ये भी ऐसा होता है, सॉरी ऐसा नहीं होता है। हर एक बिजनेस का अलग अलग जरिया होता है, हर एक बिजनेस को हैंडल करने की मानसिकता अलग होती है, हर एक की अपनी खुद की कल्चर होती है। तो कल्चर के हिसाब से हमें तय करना पड़ता है कि ये इंसान अगर ये बिजनेस चला रहा है वो किस विचारधारा से चला रहा है, उसकी यानी कि बिजनेस थॉट क्या है, ये ऐसा ही कर रहा है या किसी उसको ज्यादा पैसा ये बिजनेस करना है, नहीं तो ये पैशन है उसकी कि क्या कर रहा है, नहीं तो है मेरे बाप ज्यादा का चल रहा है मैं आगे बढ़ा रहा हूँ, ये तो उसकी मानसिकता है क्या। तो ये सारी चीजों को क्या होता है खंगाल लेते हैं हम सही बातों में उसको रियलाइज करते हैं ये सच में इसके इश्यूज है क्या। ढेर सारे तो उसने लिखे हुए तो 0.5% तो ना 50% तो उसके कुछ इश्यू नहीं होते, उसका अप्रोच होता है, उसका एटीट्यूड होता है, और उसको हम बता देते हैं कि भैया ये गलत है, ये तो चीजें नहीं है तुम्हारे पास, लेकिन ये लिखी है क्यों पता नहीं आपने क्यों लिखी है, ये इसको तो जरूरत भी नहीं लिखने के लिए। तो उसको मालूम नहीं होता कि मैं किस तरह से मैं किस जरिया से मेरे बिजनेस की ओर देखो, तो उसकी गलती नहीं होती है क्योंकि वो थर्ड आई जो हम होते हैं तो हम रियली क्या होते हैं सेंसिटाइज करते हैं। एक है हमारे दोस्त कि जिन्होंने अभी मैं पिछले हफ्ते की बात है, हमेशा मैं कॉन्फिडेंशियल नाम रखता हूँ, तो उनके बिजनेस में कुछ लीगल प्रॉब्लम्स आ गए हैं। अभी लीगल प्रॉब्लम आने के बाद क्या होता है सर कि उसका कोई बिजनेस अगर कोई बोलता है कि ये मेरा ये ना डिजाइन मेरा है, ये मेरा कॉपी किया आपने डिजाइन वगैरह, ऐसी बात जब होती है तब क्या होता है कि हमारे जो इनोवेटर होते हैं अच्छी तरीके से उन्होंने अपने विचारधारा करके वो नया उद्योग शुरू किया होता है, तो उसको क्या होता है उसको पूरी की पूरी ब्लॉकेज होती है। तभी अभी ये ब्लॉकेज होती है तो उनको डेफिनेटली डिमोटिवेट होते हैं लोग। लेकिन ऐसे लोग जो मेरे पास आते हैं तो मैं सोचता हूँ कि इसका बिजनेस कैसा चालू करूँ। नंबर 1, अगर ये बंदा अगर अभी अटक गया तो आगे उसके जिंदगी में कुछ भी नया करने के लिए मैंने सोचेगा नहीं है, और हमारे हिंदुस्तान के लिए अच्छे इनोवेटर नहीं मिलेंगे, रिसर्चर नहीं मिलेंगे। तो मैंने क्या किया सर, ये लाइव केस स्टडी है सर, अगले हफ्ते पिछले हफ्ते किया है, और ये बंदा शायद कल जाके आया है उस एक्सपर्ट के पास। तो जो भी मेरे नेटवर्क है उसको मैंने खंगालना शुरू किया और मुझे इमीडिएटली क्वालिटी नेटवर्क मिला, और हमारी ही नेटवर्क से वो नेटवर्क मिला है हमें। तो फिर हमने उससे बातें की और उनको बोला कि आप उससे बातें करो, और जो हमारे आईपी कंसल्टेंट है वो हमारे बहुत अच्छे कंसल्टेंट है, और वो अच्छे कंसल्टेंट इसके क्योंकि वी वर्क फॉर ह्यूमैनिटी। नंबर 1 सर, वी डू बिजनेस सेकेंडरी सर, we first work for the humanity, we work for the India, that is what the prime level. If you are able to see my tricolor here, that is what we India first, that is what I believe in my country first and then the rest of the thing, right? So अभी उनको क्या हुआ है, उनकी फैक्ट्री चालू करने की है हमें सर, नई फैक्ट्री। उन्होंने immediately I started giving him advice. I have not done any MOU, I have not done any NDA sir. I started immediately guiding him to start his business because what is his need? His need to be first fulfilled. जिसको जो जरूरत है अगर वो पूरी करता है तो उस इंसान आगे जाके और भी कुछ कर सकता है हमारे हिंदुस्तान के लिए। भले वो मेरी मेंटरिंग लेवे या नहीं लेवे, मुझे कोई उसके फर्क नहीं पड़ता क्योंकि मैं ओपन हूँ, मुझे किसी को बचाना है। अगर मैं ये मेरी मानसिकता या मेरी नीति है तो मुझे विश्वास है कि सामने वाला भी उस नीति से मुझे समझ जाएगा और उसका भला ही हो जाएगा। तो ये बात है सर हमारे मेंटरिंग प्रोसेस में जो आपने बात की कि लोग कुछ सवाल पूछेंगे, कुछ अगर वो बोले कि मैं विजिट करता हूँ तो विजिट कर, अभी तो उसके यहाँ विजिट भी नहीं किया मैंने, लेकिन उन्होंने मेरे को बोला है कि सर नहीं हम आपसे जुड़ने चाहते हैं और आप मेरे यहाँ से विजिट करो। तो बोला जरूर मैं करूंगा क्योंकि उनको आगे बढ़ाना है और उनको सच्चाई पता चले ना। देखो हम जब किसी से बात करते हैं ना उसमें सच्चाई होनी चाहिए, अरे सच्चाई दिल से होनी चाहिए, दिमाग से नहीं होनी चाहिए। दिमाग की आजकल की सच्चाई कुछ काम करती है, मेंटरिंग में दिल से काम होता है, दिमाग से नहीं होता, उसे आत्मा से काम बोलते हैं। I hope that everybody is now getting the things in that line of understanding.
Right.
अगर सबक पूछेंगे विजय तो और भी हम आपको शेयर कर सकते हैं। या गो अहेड।
इसमें एक क्वेश्चन ऐसा था कि whatever period you have MO जो करते हो तो after that also you mentoring them or you can just contract हो गया पूरा and then when he started, when he has stuck somewhere then only he has to come or it is a continue process sir?
हाँ सवाल अच्छा है सर। अभी मैं आपको लाइव एग्जांपल देता हूँ। मेरा एक बंदा है कि जो जस्ट ही इज एज ऑफ 30, ओके ना उससे मैंने एनडीए किया है ना मैं उससे MU किया है। गए 5 साल से सर मैं उससे मेंटरिंग कर रहा हूँ।
Okay.
Not a single documentation I have signed with him, because I have that faith with him. That personality is a very genuine, very young, energetic entrepreneur, and he is going to change the country. That is what I see him. With this faith, I know that he can do the wonders in the country. Last 5 years, I'm connected with him. We started with first mentoring with the education sector. Now second mentoring, whatever he required. Now he's in hospitality industry. Now I am helping in hospitality industry, whatever the need of that way. Whatever the basically vertically he wants to change, he goes there, I help him. But not till that. Either I have signed the document or done any kind of basically the MU. I hope that this is the live example for everybody. But it's happened when, if I sensitize it, if I really understand the value and genuinity of that particular entrepreneur. Otherwise, no, I do that document, because it's that not easy to immediately to keep a faith in that line, right? So this is another story. I hope that you got the answer.
Sir, एक question कुछ लोगों के मन में आएगा कि why it is mentoring required and when it is required. It is before starting the business, middle the business, or when we start the business.
Wonderful.
So that is the questionnaire is also so many people have, but they are not asking. So that this is the one more question has come to my mind. So I'm asking you.
So nice of you. Number one, at any time, at any stage, you can start mentor. When you feel that I need such guidance, such support to expand my business, develop my business career, whoever may be he or she. Now there are some women also to whom I'm basically mentoring. Okay, so you don't think that opposite sex can be mentored? Yes, you can. So you must have a sense of belongingness to that, the respect to the sex, to that particular area where he or she can understand and value you in that line. I hope she may be here today with this section with other platform, because I requested her to get joined with me this program. Perhaps he may be there or may not be, but we are helping women also. And very few people like me are basically, woman mentor to woman only. That is normally, same sex helps each other. But honestly speaking, this tradition, we have to break down it, because women are doing wonderful in the business. We must support them. We must guide them so they can be the wonderful people on this planet. So yes, what you say is that people have a lot of confusion with that minds now. And they said, when to start my mentoring in that line. I will say them, what is your age? Forget it. What is your need of business? Think it first. If you want this to happen, yes, come and connect us. We are there to do that activity in a proper direction. What in spite of every problem, whatever you are basically having, problems are there, and so we are here. Your problem is our solution, sir. Our tagline is there. Your problems, we provide your practical solution. That is what the beauty of the mentoring is that. And there may be personal issues are there. There may be professional issues are there. There may be social issues. There may be, altogether with your family issues. What now? Issues are there, and they're tangible with your businesses, right? You cannot make it. You cannot depart from that activity. You have to go with that altogether. So this is the beautiful thing with the people in that line of understanding. I hope that is your right question. I'm very happy that you are asking very appropriate questions, so others can realize within that, and you are motivating them to ask questions to that way. This is a wonderful question. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm able to listen you. I hope some. Yeah. Some internet issue may be with you. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. सर इसके साथ में जो भी आपने जो बताया, उसका एक क्वेश्चन और ऐसा भी आता है कि whether mentoring is required only for business, only for education, or for everyone?
Wonderful. Mentoring required for everyone, for everything. Okay, I am doing parenting mentoring also. Okay, so family mentoring also. See why we are there. We are a third eye. What is mentoring? Mentoring is a third eye. And third eye sensitizes and grabs what basically the gap is there and immediately start fulfilling that activity, bridging the gap activity directly in that line without having any expectation. Immediately, even somebody asks right now here from any question from them, no, I will immediately give the solution. I will not say that this is my charge. Sorry, I will give immediately, whatever the solution to him or her in that line. And there are some people to whom I basically helped, guided, and given the thought of that way. So here they are on the platform also there. They can also share their views and they can share their thought also after some time while going the things in that line of understanding perhaps.
No, I request everyone if they have any to share, आप लोग आ सकते हो sir. The platform is open for everybody, sir.
Yeah, I made it very open. I spoke, Vijay, only half an hour. You went out. I don't want to speak. I am an action-oriented person. I am not a speaker. मैं बोलने वाला कम हूँ और काम करने वाला ज़्यादा हूँ.
That I request everybody, members, visitors, please come forward. अगर जो किसी को कुछ पूछना है, कोई information सर से sharing करनी है, please be there.
और चैट बॉक्स में कुछ सवाल भी आए हैं, विजय, हम बाद में ले लेंगे उनको, ठीक है?
हाँ. I'm just going through that. Sir.
I know that. We will answer that also. Yeah. Yeah, Mohan Vasan. Very good evening. Yeah, unmute yourself, Mohan. Yeah. Yes, Mohan. Yeah, please.
My signal is not right.
Yes, Mohan ji. We're not getting you.
मोहन सर, आपके कुछ क्वेश्चन है तो चैट बॉक्स में डालिए या बताइए सर. आपका आवाज नहीं आ रहा बट. सर तब तक एक क्वेश्चन आया हुआ है
जी.
हाउ टू ट्रेन योर माइंड टू फोकस ऑन विजन एंड मिशन एंड हाउ टू गेट आउट फ्रॉम कंफर्ट जोन.
Okay. Now, is he businessman or is he basically consultant trainer? Can he share his basically profession? Because I have to answer from that perspective. I can't give a generic answer right now, sir, because I'm mentor here right now. So I want to be specific. My request to the person, please mention yourself. What are you actually? Are you a trainer? Are you a consultant? Or what are you, coach? Or you are a businessman? And you are running some industry. Okay, you are a businessman. What kind of business you do, Rahul? Yeah, tell us. What kind of business you do? Share us. So we can immediately answer your question. Don't worry. Because unless we understand you, your business and all the production services, wonderful. Now, see Rahul, the thing is that you say your vision and your mission, right? So one thing that whatever you are doing, that kind of production, whatever that. So you might have thought before starting the business that this product will be suitable to so-and-so customer. It may be your B2B activity or maybe B2C activity as a business person. So when you are going with the B2B, definitely you may be connected with the MNCs or other concern. My speaker is not working. Okay, no problem, Mohan. Don't worry. You can chat, Mohan. No issue. So in that case, Rahul, what you have to do when you started your company in the beginning, what was your vision and mission of that day when you start your company? I request everyone, when you are starting your business, that first day you must have vision and mission with yourself and the goals of the business in that. This is not a philosophy. This is what you and me will have to think on our businesses. My vision and mission is also very clear. I have written in my basically company profile where basically I interested to develop businesses of the people. And my mission is just making that people to awake and aware with my systems which I developed to them in that. So here, Rahul, you will have to think with your vision and mission every year. Are you really meeting that basically vision and mission appropriately? If not, you have to rework on that. So you will surprise that I am insurance agent. My office do not cooperate with me. It take me very loss. What should? Okay, I will tell you more. No problem. So here, Rahul, you will have to concentrate with the, what you're talking about. Your just I will read again your question. Rahul का question यहाँ है. How to train your mind to focus on vision. So what, there is no need of a train. It's your passion, my dear. आपने बिजनेस शुरू किया है ना, तो उसको ट्रेन करने की जरूरत नहीं है. खुद की तुम्हारी बेबी है, ये खुद का बच्चा है, उसने उसको अपने जन्म दिया है. ये विचारधारा जो है ना, अगर हमारा विचार होता है, मुझे कुछ करने का इरादा होता है, तो वो अपने ठान लिया है कि ये मुझे करना है, तो उसका विजन और मिशन आप खुद तय करना है. और कंफर्ट जोन के आगे आप देखो, कंफर्ट जोन दो प्रकार के कंफर्ट जोन है. अगर आप एक ही एरिया में काम कर रहे हैं, बोलो आप पुणे के भोसरी में काम कर रहे हैं, तो भोसरी के अलावा और कौन से एरिया से वहां आपको जाना पड़ेगा. लेकिन जाने के लिए डू यू हैव दैट कंसर्न स्ट्रैटेजी. अगर आपके पास सही स्ट्रैटेजी नहीं होती है बिजनेस एक्सपांड की, उसके तहत आप कहीं नहीं जा सकते. आप कंफर्ट जोन में क्यों अटके हुए हैं? क्योंकि आपको डर है, आपको एक ऐसा फियर है, अगर मैं गया, अगर मेरा बिजनेस नहीं चला, दिस इज द ग्रेट फियर. और कंफर्ट जोन क्यों है आप मालूम है? क्योंकि अभी तक आपने आउट ऑफ बॉक्स थिंकिंग नहीं करना शुरू. You start with the new thinking process. It is not philosophical. It is a practical what I'm talking you. If you are facing some issues with your, but if you want to expand your business and you want to go outside, yes, you can. So you can break your comfort zone by developing good relation with other people, by developing a proper marketing setup of your own together. Then it may be digital, it may be with personal networking, whatever areas you are going with the social media, you are going to work with that perspective. Yes, you can do the wonder in that line of concern. I hope the way your production, whatever you are doing, you haven't basically mentioned the production, doesn't matter, but what quality you are basically manufacturing, or the price of that production is worthy according to the other competitors in that line. Then you can go out of the comfort zone. If you are compatible, your product is quality, and you are going to serve properly with your customer, then you can go any part of the globe, my dear, you will survive. If you are not sure with that quality, price, delivery, and service, then question mark, you can't leave your place. So this is what also your vision and mission need to shift according to that particular your thought process, whatever you had earlier in that later on what that way. I hope Vijay, he might have got the answer.
Yes, great. Rahul ji, I think so आपको सर का आंसर समझ में आया होगा. एंड अगर जो कुछ फिर भी प्रॉब्लम है, उनका नंबर शेयर किया गया है, आप प्लीज कांटेक्ट करिए उनको एंड यू विल गेट द हेल्प. हाँ मोहन सर, आपका आवाज नहीं आ रहा है. यू हैव एनी क्वेश्चन?
Yeah, he has written, I am an insurance agent. My office don't cooperate with me. It take me very loss. What should I do? Okay.
What should I do?
Okay, sir, you are a solopreneur, means you are doing individual agent. So your business is a personal contact, and your office in sense what? Which your office of insurance office, or the office which you have other your the boss, the colleague who's connected through on behalf of insurance is, what is that actually? Let me know that which office is not basically making you the support of insurance company, or the support where you are basically working under some leader. Who's that office? Mohan sir, please write down it. Then I will come to, because there should be clarity. So unless until there will be no clarity, friends, I can't go ahead with the thought of process, right? That you might have understood that. I understand the reality, then I can talk. Otherwise, not.
Your general trying to talk with you, sir.
General insurance office.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he is working agent with the office,
yeah,
and that office is not supporting him, sir.
Sir, I will tell you, Mohan, a very simple strategy. Whatever the business you have developed till date, according to your, if I see your personality, your age and experience, I'm sure that you are quite experienced, well versatile person in insurance, if I'm not wrong. So what do you do, sir? You take out entire your history, what level the business you have done, what level the achievements you have done so far. You just put all credentials, whatever you have so far achieved, and present the credential to that particular office authority and tell them, this is what I done past, but now I'm facing, because I'm not getting the proper support from officer. So how I can go ahead, how I can enhance my business and our general insurance business of this office. So tell them in person, tell them with the confidence, tell them with the proper assurance, then yes, your problem will get solved. This is a interpersonal relation issue. So you'll have to get solved in an appropriate manner with the proper communication, transparent communication, and ethical communications. I hope you got the answer. I hope, Vijay, you might have got the answer.
Yeah. There is a Mr. Anil Chaudhary. He has question that he wants to know his organization covered all the functionality with your mentoring process. So I don't know under what process he wants to understand. अनिल जी, आप आपका अनम्यूट करके आप थोड़ा क्वेश्चन इलाबोरेट करेंगे तो सर को इजी होगा.
हाँ, मुझे पूछना था कि मेंटरिंग में ऑल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन का फंक्शंस कवर होता है क्या?
टोटली. अनिल जी नमस्ते, कैसे हो?
नमस्ते. हाँ, ठीक है सर. ओके,
बहुत अच्छा लगा, हम दूसरी बार मिल रहे हैं. खुशी है कि आप यहाँ ज्वाइन हो गए हैं. देखो अनिल जी, एंट्री टू एग्जिट मेंटरिंग में हम एंट्री टू एग्जिट करते हैं. यही तो प्रॉब्लम है ना. कंसल्टेंट क्या करता है, वो इशू को हैंडल करता है, और हम क्या करता है, सारी बॉडी को हैंडल करते हैं, सारे ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के प्रोसेस को हैंडल करते हैं. यही मेंटरिंग की स्पेशल अदा है.
ऑल फंक्शन इज कवर्ड.
Absolutely, sir. And that is what we are giving that 100% output, 100% result, and that is what our mentees are developing. They are developing from lakhs to crores. That is the beautiful thing in that.
Right.
Even my mentees at USA, he is a scientist. He is also getting. If I hope that if you would have been connected, no, he will not connect because it's a night time there now. It's morning time. It is going to be slowly, so he would not be. But he would have been here. He can also share his own view directly by chatting or whatever. I think so. He not connected with.
I'd like to take your help.
Certainly, sir, Anil. We will discuss. We will take further in that line, Anil. Don't worry. And I know that how I'm started helping you also.
Right.
Yeah. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Doctor sir, what is the general time to talk with you or call you?
Very honestly, your question is very, very important.
Yes.
See, I start my day with 7:30, connecting with my mentees of this entire business world. Then I do that all activity since 7:30 to 10 o'clock. Then I take a break, 10 to 10:30, or you can say 45, 10:45. Why? To reschedule up my further meetings in that line, right? Whenever I have another my special programs, then up to 10, from 7:30 to 10, yes, anyone can talk with me, but it's a good time talk to me after 10 to 10. 8 to 10 timing is suitable in the morning. In the evening time, whenever my US client or other my foreign clients connected me, because there is a morning time, so I have to connect according to their timing and everything. So in evening time, it's a little bit, I can say, difficult to connect me. But yes, I do connect with them. If you put me text that if there is urgent, talk to them. Yes, then we do urgently. Whenever there is urgency, please don't take that time concern. I'm always connected because I'm here to help people. My motto is to support people. So my timing will be totally flexible for those people who are totally in need of, badly in need of. So definitely I will spare. But those who are having proper appointment, proper the things, they can talk me in the morning. They talk me in the little bit, in the evening time. Then I'm free, especially between 9:30 to 10:30. That is time. But again, I work after 10:30 with my foreign clients because that is what I do that on.
So that means we elaborate that if anybody wants to talk, at least give one small message or a WhatsApp and you will get a reply from you, and then they will call you, and you can make these conversions going ahead.
Absolutely, sir. But before that,
I think so best process. We has to follow that thing. I think so.
And Vijay, if they want immediately something, then they have to text me entire their issue also, their problem also, factual. ऐसा नहीं कि मुझसे अभी लिख दिया सर बात करनी है, तो बात करने के लिए मेरा जो भी वक्त आपको मिलेगा वो प्रोडक्टिव मिलेगा, क्वालिटी मिलेगा. आपका भी मैं वक्त का ये रिस्पेक्ट करता हूँ, तो उसी मेरे से वक्त का भी रिस्पेक्ट करो, क्योंकि मैं किसी की भलाई करता हूँ, तो उसमें प्रोडक्टिव टाइम होना है. मैं आपको गुड इवनिंग के लिए, गुड मॉर्निंग के लिए नहीं बात करूंगा, आपकी प्रॉब्लम को बात करूंगा, आपका हल प्रॉब्लम करूंगा, और आपकी जो भी आगे की जिंदगी इसके लिए करूंगा. तो ये ध्यान में रखिए.
So you will get the message. वो जिसको भी प्रॉब्लम है, अगर जो टेक्स्ट करते हैं या व्हाट्सएप करते हैं, so they will get a good benefited answers from you in a quality time.
नहीं तो you might have seen now. आपने देखा ना विजय, अभी मोहन को दिया, को दिया.
ऐसा डालेंगे कि वो अगर जो उनका क्वेश्चनरी एक पेपर पे लिख के या टेक्स्ट करके या व्हाट्सएप करें, तो इट इज बेटर दैट कि भी उनको भी अंडरस्टैंड होगा कि आप क्या जवाब दे रहे हो, आपको भी प्रॉपर होगा कि उसका क्या रिक्वायरमेंट है, क्या प्रॉब्लम्स है. सो यू विल गेट अ प्रॉपर इंफॉर्मेशन एंड सपोर्ट फ्रॉम योर साइड, एंड दे हैव टाइम कि भी हाँ मुझे आधे घंटे के बाद सर का कॉल आएगा, एंड आई वांट टू प्रिपेयर माई सेल्फ कि भी हाँ मुझे ये करना है. सो इट इज बेटर, आई रिक्वेस्ट एवरीबडी टू कम्युनिकेट विद द सर्स. प्लीज मेक अ नोट आउट ऑन अ पैड कि आपको क्या पूछना है या क्या आपको इंफॉर्मेशन चाहिए, बिकॉज सर का टाइम भी इतना वैल्यू है जितना आपका है सर. सो मेक्स दैट कि प्रॉपर क्वेश्चनरी रेडी हो, तो यू विल गेट अ गुड बेनिफिट आउट ऑफ दैट कन्वर्जन्स.
वेरी ट्रू विजय, वेरी ट्रू. और मैं हमेशा बात करता हूँ कि लोगों की भलाई करता हूँ, तो लोगों ने भी मेरी वक्त की भलाई होनी है.
राइट सर, थैंक यू.
बहुत सारे लोग आते हैं, बातें करते हैं, लेकिन खाली बातें करने के लिए हम बात यहाँ नहीं कर रहे हैं, कुछ वैल्यू थॉट प्रोसेस है.
यस.
Home, are you there? Or you are listening? Home?
Listening, sir.
Yeah, share your views, share your thought, because this is the right platform to know even everybody. Yeah, go ahead.
Actually, sir has mentored us from last 1 year, and whenever the things are required, like on any personal thing or on professional life, or in the corporate world, sir guides us very nicely. And he has got one beautiful thing which is there: he will get the things out of you, and all the training what he gives is practical. That is very important, sir. Now it has helped me a lot in both in my previous company and the current Symbiosis also. And Symbiosis also respects your word very well, sir. You also know.
Okay.
So,
Great, Om sir. We happy that you are getting the support from Dr. sir. Thanks, Dr. sir. You have given a valuable time to our members and the associates, everyone. And thanks to all members and associates who connect from the Zoom, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. This is once again a few links I am sharing with you, where you will get these today's event as well as the old event videos. Please go there. Please connect with FIIP. If anything are connected or anything is required more than this, इसके अलावा और कुछ चाहिए, कॉन्टेक्ट डिटेल्स हैं सर यहाँ पे, आप उसको हमारी बैकएंड टीम पे भी आप कॉल कर सकते हैं या आप मेल कर सकते हैं, एंड वी विल रिप्लाई एट अर्लीस्ट पॉसिबल फ्रॉम द आवर साइड. Thank you all the members. Here I'm stop this event, and once again thanks to Dr. Mohite sir who gives your valuable times to FIIP and all the members.
Thank you, Vijay. Nice to meet you. So nice to meet you, everyone. Have a wonderful time, guys. All the best. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thanks.